This is Granny Maggie of Granny Magic, as always, honoring your magic. And I'm back today to talk about the Ace of Cups, one of the four suits of the minor arcana in tarot. Cups are about love, they are about relationships. The key words are love, emotions, intuition, and beginnings. So they're about feelings, they're about connections, they're about relationships. Here you see 5 streams of water flowing down, representing the 5 senses. Water is cleansing, it represents intuition, it represents emotions, it represents flow. And you'll see that this is being offered by the divine. This is the purest love as we start, and we see the dove, lending it that strong spiritual connotation of spiritual connection, of peace, of finding harmony. So it's love at a sacred type of level. And you'll see that the water spills down where these lotus flowers are in bloom. And we know the story of the lotus. Up out of the muck and the mire, the beautiful lotus rises in purity to offer its bloom and its flower and its scent. Very strong connotations to enlightenment, living in this world, but rising above the petty, mundane dirt we encounter every day, transforming that into something for our own growth. So this is actually a fairly deep card when you think of it in terms of our emotions, our human relationships. And because it's an ace, it's a new beginning, it's a new start. It can be a renewal of something already in our life. So when it comes to romantic relationships, this can show a new level of love and compassion and deep emotional connection. This can apply to friendships and to self-love, the relationship we have with ourselves. It can even indicate a level of spiritual awakening. It encourages opening up to love and nurturing your own emotional well-being, honoring your feelings and your intuition in their purest forms, knowing that these things are a gift. Now, this card in a reading, obviously when it's a relationship, you can look at renewal of a relationship you're already involved in. It can mean a new relationship on the horizon, a whole new fresh start. When this card is in answer to a business type of question, it can reflect your emotions and the importance of understanding and working with the emotions involved around this business venture, and maybe with the people involved within it. So there's a lot of different ways this cup can relate to the emotions in your life. And it's not all romantic, and it's not all about passionate love. So when this card comes up, you need to look at the major arcana cards around it, because this card is helping to flesh that out, showing how this is affecting you in the mundane daily life and what you have to work with. That's the important aspect of the minor arcana cards. So when this shows up in, say, a business reading, and it's somebody who's looking for guidance to move forward in their career, this might, depending on the cards around it, show a mentorship developing, a relationship with somebody who's going to help and support you in the workplace. It could indicate, if it's a reading about your spiritual life, finding that spiritual companion that you can work with, that you can share your journey with, who can advise you even, perhaps, finding a mentor. So this card can have many different meanings, but in its purest form, it's about a deep kind of love, a deep emotional connection to others and to ourselves and to our own intuition that is given to us as a gift from the universe. So that is the Ace of Cups. By the way, there's a lot of dispute as to whether this is a W or an upside down M and what it means. If you're interested in that, pursue it online.